Thanks for having us, Jacko and Michaela.
No worries.
And obviously the Open winning mare from last year's Epic, and it's just want to have a bit of a talk to the winners from last year out of the Epic, the Infinity, the Open, and the Stallion Draft. And congratulations first, Jacko. It was a really good win. I think last year everybody was so delighted that you'd won it. You've been a good supporter of the event over a lot of years, and it was just sort of the hometown hero coming good, mate. Like, where did you all start? Both of you? I mean, obviously we're here, and this is where you train the horses now. But where did you start with your horses? Like,
so yeah, just like normal kids, just went to pony camp and come through that, and then kept coming along, and then started breaking a few in and training a few and bugging around. 18 months with Todd Hammond and poked around there with him, and just ride a lot of horses to work every day, and just keep going with that.
Camp horses, work horses, same thing. Just
I don't sort of ride these mares to work much. Just mainly my young horses. If they need it, they'll go to work. Yeah, but they don't get a hell of a lot.
Yep.
They've done their time.
Yep. This is the star of the show at the moment, being last year's winner. So what's your? Do you train on her? You ride her for work? You just or
not a hell of a lot. Just ride her at home, and they don't get a hell of a lot. They get a lot of trotting, a lot of keeping them fit. They'll get to work a cow every now and then, like every few days or something. But yeah, they don't get a hell of a lot of riding to work. Even before drafts, they don't get a hell of a lot of riding. Get too busy, and other things come on, don't they?
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, one of the highlights of the sale last year was the yearling that you presented, and there's again this year there's a good lineup of yearlings. But mate, two things, I guess. Well, I mean, when you're breeding horses, what do you look for, and how do you get a handle on a mug like me? How do you get a handle on a horse at that age as good as, like, she was all but broken, wasn't she?
Yeah, she was an exception, I thought. She's very easy to please. Like, she wants to please you all the time. She's pretty easy to do anything with, and like Mick did a lot with her. She never actually had a hell of a lot before the sale.
Yep.
She would have had a couple of months. Like, I obviously handled her as a foal and then put her back out and that sort of thing. And when I weaned her, I handled her and then put her out. But she never got a hell of a lot. We had that big a sale team last year just riding horses that we never really got a hell of a lot on her early. But Mick did a fair bit with her, and she was just easy from day dot. And she'd do something and then we pick up something else with it and go to the next thing. And she was just pretty simple.
Yep. So Michaela, you might be the right one to. So if you're breeding horses, what do you look for in bloodlines, and is that temperament something that you focus on, or is it?
We think we're very lucky with all our mares. Like, they're very quiet, and we have a lot of quiet horses. I think we breed to things that our mares need. So
yep,
we're very, we're happy to try anything, and you hope that what comes out is really good, and
yep,
most of the time they are. And I always think that's very hard when you have to get rid of them. It's if you buy horses off us, there's always a few tears at the stables before they go. So
yeah, and that's an interesting point, because I suppose you've got to get the best out of your horses. You got to really love what you've got.
What you do.
You like? You don't
absolutely.
get. And we'll talk to him later on. But I was talking to Alan Sinclair about this the other night, about if you really like your horses, they might not be good for somebody else, but if you like them, they're good for you. And you can get a lot of results. And, yeah. With this mare, what did she? Was she an open?
She was still a novice mare.
She was still a novice mare then. Yep.
So she broke her open status at Armdale. Yeah.
Yeah. Righto. So and you've campaigned her since?
Yep. She's we haven't really done a hell of a lot of drafts since Armdale. I think we've done 3 or 4 drafts since then. Just getting a few breakers done, a few sale horses done, and bit of work at home.
Yep.
But no, we haven't been too many places. She second round of last weekend and finaled at a few, but yeah.
Yep. So mate, you've obviously done. Between the pair, you've gone to a lot of camp drafts over the years. Is that without wanting to push the Epic Barrow too hard, but was that the biggest win that you've had?
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah.
Yeah. Righto.
Yeah. Biggest win. So it was good.
Oh, that's good. And back to do it again this year.
Backing up would be lovely.
Yeah. See if we can get that other buffoon over there that's hiding behind JP and the microphone and go down and just get you to, because obviously you've got a team of horses again for this year's sale. We might just get you to, if we whiz over there and just sit down and just, not sit down, but walk through and just go through what you've got coming on for this year's sale. Does that
sounds good?
Suit everyone? Suit you, Blake? You can. Righto, we'll do that.
Welcome to the 2025 Epic. Couple of sale nominations here.
Yep.
Tell me what they are.
She's a Hard at Henry, just 10-year-old. She's out of a Freckles Oak mare. Pretty nice mare. She's been drafted along slowly and brought along pretty slow, and she'll be drafted all the way up till sale date.
Yes.
Suit everybody. You let the kids ride her, or Mrs. Rider, I ride her. Everyone rides her.
That's a big thing now we're seeing in a lot of sales of those open age horses that, none of us really know where they're going to go. The inquiry people receive.
Yeah.
Time is such a big thing. People with their hobbies, if they can potentially be a part of a horse that's going and being ridden by a lot of people, it's where do you find them?
Yeah, I reckon them family horses, they suit everybody, and I think they're going to sell pretty well.
Yes. Yeah, certainly. And the one night stand.
Yeah, one night stand filly. She's out of a full sisted heavy metal. She's a 2-year-old. She'll be coming up. She feels pretty nice at this stage too.
Yeah, very good. It's part of the reason of doing these videos is, we really want to showcase the people that have been supporting that Epic. It's 5 years next year in 2025. Yeah. And it's one of those things of, creating those better horses and people that are able to purchase those better horses and come back into the incentive draft. Like the Hard Hat Henry mare will be eligible in the Affinity, and that'll carry her for a lifetime.
Yep.
And of course, the one night stand is going to be eligible for the Challenge and the Epic, followed by the Infinity when she's 5 years and over. Yeah.
Yep.
So that's something quite good we'd like to touch base on, especially those incentive drafts. The Epic in particular, $20,000 to win it, a $5,000 Toyota voucher, a Morrow made saddle, and all the prizes that go with it. It's something that it's even a sales pitch too. Like if a horse has been purchased and then obviously sold on after that to a new family, well, that carries on with the horse.
Yeah, it definitely does. Yep.
Very good. And outside horses, Jacko, no doubt you'll have a few of those.
Yeah, there's
come forward.
There's been a couple of them. Yeah, ring up now. So there's a couple of outside horses there, and there might even be a lead yielding filly again.
Yes.
We'll see how we go.
No doubt about it. You'll have a laying down in no time.
Oh, don't know.
I think that's about it. Well, thank you for your time, guys, and
no
best of
worries.
luck with the 2025 entries, and we wish you success with your open age and your 2-year-old.
Thank you very much.
Very good. Thank you.